edges are worn, my steel runs thin. It's been way too long since I felt your kiss. The cold is overtaking me. You know it's slowly breaking me.
You know, when this all began, I thought dealing with the nightmares would be the hardest part. It turns out, nights without dreams are worse.
My former employer? Well, let's just say we didn't part on the best of terms. Now I found something new to believe in, a new ethos, if you will. Spend long enough in the shadows, you can forget what the sun feels like. And then it burns you, so there's that.
I've had the blood of others on my hands for as long as I can remember. So maybe it's a sort of poetic justice then that my own blood is betraying me from within. Maybe there's something out there for me. A cure, perhaps? Maybe not. One certainty that I live with is that one way or another, the bleeding always stops.
I find myself on the frontier, with no history, nor memory. As an act of chance or providence, I was found abandoned in a box by this crew, and now I run with them. Mainly because I have no other place to go, and maybe they can help this construct find answers to her missing past.
My name is Roisin. I am a scion of the growers. This world is dark and violent. It's deadly, unforgiving in places. I like to see the light in that world, the bright spots. And when I don't, I add glitter or sparkles.
Howdy and welcome everybody. Welcome to Nightmares on the Frontier, a Wild West fantasy eldritch horror game using the Forged in the Dark system, GM'd by the incredible Valdrianth. I am not Valdrianth, I am Derek Sword. I just do the talking at the top to save Val a little bit of breath. So thank you so much for joining us. This game is in support of World Central Kitchen. I just want to say at the top that you can donate at any time and spice up our game with some incentives. So check out the link for that Tiltify in chat on all of our socials. It's also on Beacons, which I'll talk about here in a second, which is where all of our links are collected and aggregated. And yeah, it is the season of giving. If you've got a couple extra bucks sitting around, you want to put them towards a great cause. World Central Kitchen is a great cause. It does work around the world to supply food and necessities to peoples in various climates and nations, and the work that it does is important now more than ever, which I could say at literally any time and it would be true. So please consider donating, and again, if you hit those certain markers, you can spice up our game. You can give some little added bonuses to our game to spice things up. I should say that this is a Sword and Key game, and you can find all of Sword and Key stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. All of our links in one neat, nice place. There are socials, Instagram and BlueSky. There's also links to our Discord if you want to hang out in one cool place. Talk about cool games like this one with cool folks like these folks here. You can also participate in our movie nights. You can see applications when they go live first. Tons of great stuff. It's a great community to be a part of. We would love to have you there. As you scroll down a little bit more on Beacons, you can see links to our charitable organizations, including World Central Kitchen, as well as we do have a number of philanthropies that we are in support of at this time. The big one for December is Project Hope and their Project Hopeness campaign. This game is not necessarily in support of that one, although we have many games throughout this month that are in support. So there's plenty of great opportunities for you to donate, depending on what cause, what philanthropy you are looking out for. So check it out. You can also see links to some of our discount codes through our affiliates if you're looking to save yourself a little bit of money with some gift giving this season. So I know we're a little later in the year at this point. However, you can still use our codes at any time. We have an affiliate link with Hit Point Press, so if you're going to be purchasing anything from them, they've got tons of stuff for your TTRPG games. You can use our affiliate link for making those purchases. They have some pretty good discount codes already out there, so I recommend using those, but using our link also helps us out, and that link is on Beacons. If you're looking for dice sets, Long Dog Dice is probably the best place you could ever look. Jen from Long Dog Dice makes incredible, beautiful dice sets. Really can't recommend them enough. You are not going to get them in time for Christmas at this point, but Jen does offer gift cards, and should you give the gift of a gift card to make sure that the person you are gifting dice to gets their perfect set, they could fill out a form to get a custom set of dice. You can give them our discount code, which is Sword and Key, for 10% off that purchase and save them a little bit on that gift card. I can't use the discount code for the gift card. It's just not the way it works. We are also affiliates with Eldritch Foundry. They make custom minis, so you can use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase there, or you can use our affiliate link if you do 3D printing for a 3-month subscription for $19.99. It is unlimited STL files. Pretty good deal. As you scroll down a little bit more on Beacon to see all of our other links, many of which I will talk about at the end. But for the time being, it is it's proper time that we introduce more of ourselves. So we'll go ahead and go around, then we'll do a little recap and jump right into things. So I, Derek, play Calamity Cain, who is a half-dwarf were-badger. He is a liminal man between two worlds in many different ways, and often in the middle of social interactions where he finds himself trying to not get attacked on all sides, and some often failing miserably on that. But that is his lot in life. It's not a lot, but it's his life. Lynn, who do you play?
Hey everybody, I'm Lynn, Shive, and tonight I am playing Tressa, also Shive, the Wrangler playbook, a construct lady who has a hole in her memory and who is involved in a lot of messy interpersonal stuff, which involves sneaking into her boss's office and spiraling through his things.
Yep, definitely got that in the recap. Next up, we have Ark.
Hi, I'm Ark. Both I and my character, Amon, the archaeologist, use he, him pronouns. And both of us are very concerned about a lot of things. At first, I thought it would just be Carl, but now I'm also concerned about what Cipher might do to unsuspecting people. So,
Yeah. The more and more that we go on with Carl and the more concerning Carl gets, I'm more convinced that his name is spelled with a Q. There's definitely not a U though. It's like QA, like the I is silent, like RL. I don't know. Well,
It's
I
kind
feel
of spelled like squirrel. Like,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like...
It's got some
It's
got some
spelled
different
like the Ferengi way, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the more concerning he gets, the more Qs are just like placed in there. Just a bunch of
the more
silent
Q's, the more R's, and the more L's.
Yeah.
Just constant consonants. Anyway.
oh my
Next up
god.
is Gilly.
First of all, Carl stole a bunch of people's eyes, so I don't know why Cipher is catching strays here. Hi, I'm Gilly. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Cipher, whose pronouns are she/any. I play the chaplain, who is an agent of, I think it's fair to say, controlled discord. And yeah, we're just vibing today. We're vibing. Everything's good. I will not be rolling the engagement roll of this, we are certain. I've been rolling like garbage all week, so there we have it.
Washing your hands of it.
Is the 7 the question mark and 2
All right.
hiding until...
Next up, we'll have Janie in just a second. Val, who are you?
Hi, I'm Val. I run this game. Nightmares the Frontier, like Derek was saying, is just a little Forge in the Dark skin that my friend Jeremy made for his friends, and now I'm bringing it to my friends. For a whole bunch of biblically accurate angels and tentacles and stuff. So all my favorite things. Also, I use any and all pronouns, which, because I play all the NPCs, likewise.
It fits.
Yeah.
And then Janie, who do you play?
Hi, I'm Janie. I play Roisin. I know I'm supposed to say more. I'm sorry, but she's fine. Everything's fine. It's good. Nothing's going on with her at all.
Perfect. Wouldn't worry about it even a little bit. Okay. Well, I have the recap this week, so I suppose I might as well just keep talking here. Let's see. Only a few days ago, Tressa lay unconscious after taking a mighty fall from a train, so for days we didn't know if she would ever wake up again. But meanwhile, unbeknownst to all of us, Tressa was having some dreams of sorts, or visions. Variety of them, mostly involving Corin. Sometimes as a unicorn, sometimes like him offering a wish. There's begging them not to leave and then getting dragged away. Some mighty traumatic stuff. Some other traumatic things kind of peppered in there as well that I'm sure will have no pertinence to our particular ongoings here in Blackstone. But all this trauma leads to a new haunted sort of condition that Tressa now carries with her. Cain, meanwhile, in those couple of days, went off to reduce his stress in the best way that he knows how, which is getting the ever-loving shit beat out of him. Nearly overindulged in the fighting pits, but, close on the counts and horseshoes and hand grenades. So perhaps a little seeking penance through the pain, but, that's for therapists, and he ain't got one of those. So, all the while, Amon is out indulging in gambling around some of the more monstrous citizens of Blackstone and sees a more vulpine version of Kuroko, an individual he's not necessarily familiar with, but Cain really is. Cipher spent some time reducing the negative attention and heat on our crew, very much appreciated after our recent escapade, and also spread some rumors of underground cheese pirates, kind of in so doing. Cipher also starts a project on making a triage of first aid center for the crew, also very much appreciated. Roisin spends some time with Sal to reduce stress there, and all the while other miscellaneous things are occurring, such as Sai getting Corin set up with a manicurist, Sandalphon or Elijah, or whatever name they're going by these days, is kind of just handed cords and other busy work, only to have them set off to the side immediately as they stare ominously at an empty stage in our theater headquarters. Tressa is able to come to and gets right back to it, but while moving around boxes also does a little bit of digging through Corin's many misplaced boxes of miscellanea, and through the clutter may have uncovered some clues. That remains to be seen what that information will lead us to. The crew are able to gather around Tressa, show some support, and also state their worry at what had happened to him. But during this conversation, Emmon also reveals that Carl is behind the horror on the train where every rider lost an eye. Cipher also reveals that the town is well aware of this event and has been pointing to the cute/ugly baby with too many eyes who was spotted and identified. Cain goes to get the best version of talk therapy he can receive at the brothel, and that is not a euphemism, but also learns that Kuroko also had knew that she had the evil, probably, rock, similar to Roisin's, and that has gone missing. Kuroko also shares that Cipher has a less than stellar reputation in some of the establishments around town. Cipher was less than pleased to learn this. He then leaves to find Roisin checking on the probably evil rock that Roisin originally had, which has a tree holding it, and it also seems to be infected and sort of malignant situation that's infecting the ground around it. A lot of unsettling terminology was used. So they pour some more glitter because that's going to do it. And Roisin finds another replacement rock that she plans to paint. But while planning to paint, Roisin does see that the original rock is in fact infecting not only the ground around it, but the things growing in the ground, and perhaps it is spreading its influence beyond. And we kind of left off with the question of what do I do about it, to which Val responded, we'll find out next time And that's now. That's next time.
It's time now. Yeah, unfortunately, we might have to wait on that because what I need. Thank you, by the way, Derek. What I need is Amon. We've been waiting on this. It's for you to roll the entanglement roll from your train heist mission that we didn't get to do last time yet. Luckily, the heat is a little bit lower, so, like, nothing terrible. Like, you know, but it's still not...
A little bit lower. I
Yeah.
reduced that to 0. Listen, let's not pass up the sacrifices that have been made to my stress level.
Yeah.
No one's going to jail. No one's going to jail this time.
Yeah, no one's going to jail this time. Like, a ghost is not going to come haunt you. But, you know, there's still forces within Blackstone, despite a lack of heat, that could be on the way. So, as far as your entanglement goes, you're not wanted, so it's still only 1d6.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, only 1d6. Give me one, bud.
What does a 5 do?
Cool. All right, so you are alone, perhaps walking back to your apartment from the hideout, maybe after your previous, maybe the same day as we had left off, where you were talking to your comrades about Carl. And you see somebody standing at essentially the buzzer for your apartment door. You know, like downstairs. You don't know, like, there are other apartments in your complex, so you're not, it might not necessarily be for you. And you see this person from behind. They're pretty short, probably around 5'5". They're wearing like a wide brim hat. You can see that from behind. That's sort of not tilted forward, but tilted a little back on like the back of their head. Wearing loose fitting clothing, at least as far as like almost like a poncho like sweater. With their hand on the buzzer, you can see there's like an assortment of like bracelets. One of them has like the symbol of the waning moon on like its cuff. But so this is a religious figure. But yeah, and you see them from behind, and they're essentially waiting at your front door.
Hi, excuse me. Are you trying to get in here?
They turn around, and this twink of a man looks at you with sort of like messy, shaggy, brown, orange, almost calico type hair, big yellow slitted eyes, very, very feline like. Not too much different from the guy who owns Meat Sticks. And he looks at you with kind of a grin. He's like, yeah. Are you Amon?
Who's asking?
Oh, holds out his hand. Name's Sassafras. My uncle mentioned you.
Your uncle?
He works across the street. Meat Sticks.
Oh, yeah, he's a very nice guy. His food's delicious. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, mentioned me.
Yeah. Well, very particular. This is a funny story. I don't know if you read the papers, right? But there was an incident on a train. There was like this little creature that just like took some eyes, and
Wow, that sounds awful.
yeah, my uncle was like, I know a guy that has a weird thing that has weird eyes.
Oh, you mean Carl?
He mentioned
Yeah.
you. It has a name?
Yeah.
His name was Carl?
I mean, well, everybody's got a name, it's yeah. I gotta say, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Why that would be coming back to me though? Like
Yeah. Just like folds his arms like across his chest and they go like inside his sleeves. And he's like, yeah. Well, I mean, he says you have something that kind of looks like the thing that took the eyes. I was just wondering if I could meet this ugly baby of yours.
uh, he's a funny thing. I don't think he likes ugly baby. I tried out calling him a couple of different things before I settled on Carl. You know, I mean, you know how sometimes when you have pets, you know, you'll call them like little other things, like, you know, like maybe you know, maybe you'll, you know, like your cat will knock something over, you'll be like, oh, this asshole, or something like that, you know. And yeah, I've said
I think
ugly
at the
baby
mention
before,
of that, there's
and
like
he
maybe like a lamppost right there, and I don't know why he has like this sudden urge, but he just pushes it over.
oh,
Maybe like that.
well, I mean, less endearing than what you just did, of course. But yeah, you know, like, just, you know, sometimes your pets will do things, and you'll call them names, and then you'll find out, you know, when you call them names, that they respond better or worse to some of those. So, you know, since he's got, like, you know, two arms, two legs, and, you know, is pretty small. I've called him an ugly baby before, and he didn't really seem to like that. So, you know, it's best not to call him an ugly baby.
So what does he
to
do
his
when you
face.
insult him? Does he take people's lives?
What what is this eye taking thing? I don't really understand that. That's weird. Like, he looks funny. I'll be the first person to tell you that Carl's a pretty funny looking sort of lemur thing, I guess. I'm honestly, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what he is.
Where'd you
But
get
no,
him?
I don't think he's really. Where'd I get him?
Yeah,
Oh
where did
man,
you
it's
get your pet
such a-
your pet lemur? Mm-hmm.
it's a long story. I mean, he kind of found me, to be perfectly honest. I was
Is
you
there a
know,
lemur
coming.
distribution center or something in Blackstone?
Ah,
Did you
well,
get him
I
in Blackstone?
no. I didn't get him in Blackstone.
Where'd you get him?
Well, I'm not from here, so, you know,
Where are you from?
you're asking a lot of questions.
Mm.
All of a sudden, I realize, I don't mind answering the questions. I've been answering them so far.
Yeah, you've been doing a great job. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. What is this?
What is this between us right now?
Yeah.
An
What?
interrogation.
Why am I being interrogated? I don't understand.
Because I need to find this lemur.
I mean, he's upstairs if you want to see him. I don't even know if lemur is the correct term. I've just been trying to kind of piece things together. But yeah, I mean, he's upstairs. We can show you. I mean, you know.
Love that. Thanks.
Okay, let's
Steps to the side. Gives like a cut after you. Mhm.
Oh man. I will ask, and as he's going up, says, I will ask if you just give me like a moment or two once we get inside. I want to make sure that Carl is calm, and, you know, I don't usually have company, so I want to move a couple things around. I mean,
It can't
You'll hear
be any worse than my friend's place. So
well, I mean,
sleep on a pile of laundry. Anyway.
Okay, sure. I just
So, do you want me
apologize
to
in
wait
advance.
down here or up
Oh no, I mean, you can
there?
come up. Just, I mean, you can come up
Okay.
to the door. I'm just gonna, you know, go
Uh-huh.
inside real quick and straighten some things up, and then, you know, you're welcome to come in. It's, you know, it's not a big deal.
Okay. Sounds great. By the way, I can tell every time that you lie, so just be careful.
That makes it so much easier then. See?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really great.
Just
Let's
gift from
go
God.
upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Mhm.
Oh, God does give truly great blessings to those whom he favors. So Yeah. Anyway, I'm right here. This is me right here. Just give me a second. Like I said, you don't have to go anywhere. I'll be back in give me 2 minutes to do this. I'll be right with you.
He follows behind you to go up the flight of stairs, to go inside, go up the flight of stairs.
When Amon gets to the door, he's like, just 2 minutes, promise. Don't even get too comfortable out here. You'll be right in.
Sure. Great.
And Amon will close the door, and immediately look for Carl.
Did you live in a studio, 1 bedroom? What was your ordeal again?
Probably a studio. I don't it's just him and Carl. He doesn't feel like he needs a ton of space.
Yeah. It is so dark when you get into your apartment. None of the gas lamps are lit right now, and the curtain is drawn. So you have that moment of light when you open the door, and it all just kind of goes away as soon as you close it. And as you do you go to open a window? What are you
Absolutely.
doing? You go, as you walk through the window.
He'll walk in and close the door and be like, "Hey, Carl, how you doing, buddy? Where are you?" And he starts walking towards the window to open the curtains.
Notes, stories. Herald. So many. And when you open the window, Carl's kind of on his perch, and when he turns his head 360 to look at you, he has the half of 2 different people's faces.
Oh, don't scare me.
And these are people from the train. But because he only has one of each other's eyes, and you know each one of these people. One is a woman with just blue-ish gray eyes, and the other is an older man with half his beard and a curly mustache with brown eyes. Yeah. But
Carl,
he still has his weird ass teeth. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, Carl, what are you doing? You're so silly. Put that away. We have company right outside the door."
Get half of it, and then the other half is different. I cannot.
Okay.
I cannot take it down if I do not have it all. I need all of it. All of it to me. I find them, and
Okay. All right. I'm letting you know this. And he's purposely being loud. He's trying to make it clear that he's not trying to run away. I just need you to calm down a little bit. We have a visitor outside, so somebody else, a very nice person from the church, wants to ask me a couple questions.
Church? Which church?
So just take it easy, settle down, be normal, be regular, please.
All of them hoping and looking and judging. Is the herald? I have my own to look back and to judge back. It was mine before it was his.
Oh. And I think he will lean over to Carl, and it bothers him so much to get this close when he's being so fucking creepy. He'll lean over and be like, "Listen, you little shit. This is an investigator outside, and there's a very good chance we're going to be in a lot of trouble if you don't cut this shit out. Whatever it is you're doing right now, undo it, and make sure that I don't have to worry about throwing you out a fucking window."
And I think.
Hey, are we good? Are we settled? We settled, buddy?
I think at that, Carl looks at the window, and jumps through it.
No!
Like, just goes through the window. He's gone, bro.
Fuck. Oh, fucking hell. Hate this fucking ugly baby. Is the window open? Like did he jump through like an open window? He jumped through the glass.
It's kind of weird because you just think he's gonna like ram his face like into the window, like, you know how like a bird will sometimes, but he like almost phases through it but still jumps out of it.
So Amon Amon will like quickly go over and like open the window. Fucking hell. Okay. Mr. Sassafras, give me a second, and he'll open
It's been 3 minutes.
I'm sorry, we have a problem. We have a problem. And Amon will open the door, and he'll say, "Hi.
Hey.
I don't really know how else to say this.
You lost
Carl
your
just jumped
baby?
out a window.
Okay.
I was just trying to calm him down. He gets weird sometimes. He makes strange sounds and strange faces. Really weird faces sometimes. Like so weird faces. So I don't actually know where he is. I don't want him to like bite you or anything.
It's okay.
But we should probably find
bites.
him. I don't want him biting anyone or anything.
If something bites me, I just bite them right back.
Okay. Well, I'd love to avoid all the biting, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, I'm gonna. Do you want to? I need to find him. He's running around the street now, I guess. I need to figure out where he is. You're welcome to join me. He was literally being a weird little lemur over there a second ago.
Sure. While we look for him, you can tell me all about Carl. And he just like pats your shoulder. As y'all just yeah. Just let's go conduct an investigation. I didn't plan on this being a long visit. I was just,
Well, I mean, obviously, if you have other things you need to do, I would
yeah,
take
just
your
a
time
little
up.
bit of pet, I'm here on behalf of Blackstone SPCA, essentially.
Since you said you weren't planning for it to be a very long one, what I can offer you is, if you have other things you'd like to do, I can find Carl, and when I find him,
Sure. And he pulls
even though
out
I
a
really
card,
want to
he
like
pulls-
throttle him.
He pulls like a card out from his sleeve, and it's the card to a bookstore called Epilogue, and he hands it to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I will come here as soon as I get my hands on the little guy.
So if I don't
As soon as I
find
get
him
my
first,
hands on him.
like, it's a race now.
Oh,
Thanks for the information.
glad to be of service. I'm just gonna go upstairs and try and grab some stuff to make it easier for me to get a hold of him. But yes, I will. Whether you find him first or I find him, I will certainly. I will meet you here with Carl, and you can see what kind of lemur thing he is.
1 second. cat jumped on the sink and I could see him from the window. Anyway, yeah, speaking of weird little guys and gremlins, cool. So he leaves you to continue on with his own gather information session, it might seem like.
Fantastic.
And yeah, Carl was fucking weird about some stuff since you left him alone, and gonna leave it at that. You've caught the attention of someone.
I don't like that. I think Amon will immediately he'll head back upstairs, close the door, and close the window, and he will immediately attempt to. I think he'll check to see if Carl is like come back in. He's like,
No, Carl's not back in.
"You fucking piece of shit! I fucking hate you." I think his next thought is to try to use magic to send a message to the rest of the crew and say, "Hey, Carl's gone AWOL." I don't know. He's gone AWOL.
Sure, go ahead and do a cast roll. It'll just be 2 stress to essentially mass message everyone. We'll say they all have copper rings, and they can just
yeah. Oh,
no silver.
that's a 6.
Yeah,
I'll take that. I think I only have the one die.
You get a one-way message from Amon. Like, what is it?
Carl's gone AWOL. I'm at my place right now, getting ready to leave. Feel free to choke him if you find him. Actually, don't. Please don't choke him. He'll probably.
Roisin,
Yes.
you weren't there for the Carl's actually evil conversation, so so this is a surprise.
I think Cipher can't respond right magically, but she just says out loud wherever she is, "Well, what the hell am I supposed to do about that?"
Where are you, Cipher?
I mean, probably working on my trauma center. If I
So you're, who else is at the who else is there? Because then y'all would all see it like to get together. So
What
doesn't matter.
time of day is it? At night or?
Yeah, we'll say it's like early evening or late afternoon. You know, sunset.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say, well, Sheen's not there.
No, you still get the
No.
message wherever
Yeah,
you're
I
at.
just-
Though, yeah.
I just kind of equivalent of just hang up, I guess. I don't know.
You're like, okay.
I'll say that Cain could be helping in quotations with the trauma center. He's got like a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a glass he keeps pouring it into, and he's just kicking his feet off of one of the tables, and like I think Sai and Cain will kind of both look at each other when the message comes through. He just pours another drink. Do we get a net or?
I mean, maybe I guess it wouldn't need to be that big.
Like a butterfly net.
Yeah, but like reinforced
Mm-hmm. But later.
later.
If it's early afternoon, that means like Tressa's usually out. I think just to be a minute later, you hear a knock on your door.
Come on.
Hello?
It's Tressa.
Oh, thank God.
You're here.
Yes, as I'm here, he opens the door.
It's in the area.
I
You don't seem to be
know.
harmed. What?
I Come in. He'll close the door. Say, okay, look. Some weird guy from the church showed up. He wanted to ask me questions about Carl. I came in. Carl is wearing half of people's faces. Like, one, like, dual wielding faces. I hate that little shit so much. And I'm trying to tell him, hey, put the fucking faces away just long enough for us to get this guy out. And he just goes through the fucking window.
He does that face thing often.
I have never seen him do that face thing before. He does the weird eye thing all the time, but he doesn't do the face thing.
And you're concerned for Carl? Or what he'll do?
Fuck him!
Or the man that visited you?
Part. A little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. We have a eye-stealing monster running around outside somewhere, and we've got an investigator who's asking questions about the eye-stealing monster. Neither of those are good for me or for anybody else. So,
was he an investigator, or did he say he was an investigator? That
he
could be someone else.
He said his name was Sassafras. He's with the church, and he gave me this card.
Sassafras.
Yeah. Do you know who this is?
Name seems familiar for some reason.
Oh, I don't like that. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know where he went. I don't know what he wants. I guess I kind of know what he wants. He wants more eyes. Oh, fuck. No.
From what you said,
shit.
Carl's not a wild animal. Carl knows what he's doing, or is in charge of his own. And unless you're afraid he's going to do something like he did on the train.
I am now. He was talking about not being able to see it or do it or something because he only had half
the face. Yes.
What if he goes after the other half? That'd be bad. That'd be really, really bad. That'd be terrible.
Yes, that'd be
fuck.
In the meantime, do you want to stay at the theater?
I just want to find Carl and make sure he's not doing something.
I would maybe take certain
More fucked up.
precautions. Lie low. Take what you need here. If they know that you have Carl and that Carl is important, they could be back. And that's just a precaution. We can focus on finding Carl.
Yeah, just give me a sec. And Amon will start grabbing things and shoving them in a bag.
Do you need help gathering anything?
Nope. I already know what I need to grab.
Good.
Let's go.
Sleepover at the theater, yay!
You all live here now. What the hell?
We're all just there. Sort of thing. Yeah. Roisin, what are you doing?
Trying to dig up my tree.
You're just trying to dig the tree up?
Yes.
Okay.
With a little garden trowel, because I don't think I have a shovel.
I do apologize. I suddenly have to go to the bathroom. So I will be back in a couple minutes. I'm so sorry. Whoever would like to be with Roisin while she's digging up the tree, it's a large live oak, so have fun with that. And I will be right back. I'm so
How was this task explained to because Cain and I are canonically hanging out at the theater today.
Yeah, there's like that gut feeling of like, you ever feel like we should be somewhere else? Like maybe more important things are happening right now?
Nah.
Yeah, me neither.
Roisin, did you tell us, or did you just go on this mission by yourself?
No, I haven't been back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the last thing that we knew about Roisin was that she didn't touch the rock, as far as we're aware. More glitter has been poured, but Roisin has been solely focused on that weird tree that is holding the rock that also has infected the ground and the tree also, and it's just not particularly good situation. And now some arborist intentions.
When you say it like that, it feels like one of those children's books where it's like, and then they dug the hole to bury the seed.
Oh yeah, like the little lady who swallowed a fly, the frog on a log, at the
Yeah.
we could absolutely make like a little ditty out of it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not
fine.
gonna,
It's fine.
but-
We just need to dig the tree up and plant it somewhere else. That's all.
I mean, sure. That seems entirely reasonable. I can't wait to find out whether that happens or not.
Jill, I'm not sure the sarcasm came through in your tone with that one.
Cipher would never be sarcastic. And neither would I.
Perfect. Right. Of course. I'm so sorry for insinuating otherwise.
First of all, rude. Meanwhile, every time anyone comes into the theater, Cipher has given them like assignments to do. So do with that what you will.
So that means Roisin misses the assignments. Great.
It's true. You haven't been forced to clean anything.
So maybe it's not about the tree. Maybe it's about avoiding the chores.
You haven't been here. You don't even know what I'm doing. You're off in your little, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Shame spiral? I don't know.
So avoiding the chores is a bonus.
Yeah.
Eldritch hyperfixation? So we've got a cursed rock. Carl's on the loose.
Tell me that you're not.
Sandalphon's just hanging around, being ominous. Things are fine. Could be a lot worse. And I hope Val heard that.
Please.
Ark, we're fine. What's the worst that could happen? And I hope Val heard that.
Ask that question.
I mean,
Carl's running free. Right, just one.
I guess she could like have a note delivered or something. Just saying that she's busy.
oh, that's true. You did hear from Amon, so you would know that something is going down.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I guess all she would know is that Carl's on the loose. And
Yeah, Carl can help dig, right?
Theoretically.
He's got those hands. Got those little diggy.
and
Yeah.
that just makes it worse. The hands make it worse.
And we can only hope that Carl doesn't have a ring where he wouldn't hear the message from Mon also. Or can just hear anything
Or he
that
just
Amon ever
knows. Yeah.
thinks or
Yeah.
says.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that.
We need to make a list of like the top 5 places Carl would go if he was looking to like, I don't know, be out on the town for a
I
day.
don't think that's knowledge that we should have.
That's so many eyes.
Well, if Roisin sees Carl, she will offer Carl a shovel to help dig. If that doesn't happen, she will offer the shovel again and just keep digging.
It's like I just think it's like here, Carl. Here's like one of those plastic like beach shovels.
little kid
Maybe
shovels?
It's like
Yeah.
here, Carl. Look, use this.
You're helping. Lynn, you actually made a good point a second ago. We should
Mm.
check to see if there is a local optometrist.
Everyone's got jokes. Everyone's got jokes.
He's got
You
like
know,
2020,
if-
2020, 2020, 2020.
I mean, to be
visions.
fair, that's like an optometrist is like if you love food.
yeah,
But there's
so, yeah.
there's someone that sells plates.
Yes.
If I were the investigator, I would be looking into optometrists and or
I don't know if this is investigative. I don't
purveyors
believe them.
of
I don't know if this is yeah.
patches.
I don't believe
Eye
them.
patches.
I mean, it's like Visine is like a seasoning.
Oh, just like just like
Oh, that's
like
so
he's like
upsetting.
oh he's
Yeah.
like those butterflies that drink
Oh,
tears.
no.
It's like just like
Oh yeah, yeah.
the salt.
Oh my god. Except
Electrolytes.
he's not gonna stop at just the tears.
No, he just wants collector, connoisseur. You know.
Speaking of connoisseurs, I meant to say this at the top. Quick plug right now for Friday afternoon tea. Our wonderful mod of this channel, LD, was incredible enough to cultivate a great selection of tea blends, all made by Friday Afternoon Tea, the gayest tea shop in the Pacific Northwest. There is a tea blend that LD picked for every one of the characters in this game. You can see it on our socials right now and in our Discord. So if you're looking to get some tea for the holidays, for a gift for yourself, for whomever, and you're looking to maybe get something our characters might get, check out Friday Afternoon Tea and use code The Lady Dame for 10% off your first purchase.
Cool.
Hi, Val.
We're promoting the cool teas. Thank you.
We
Sorry
were
about that.
talking about a lot. Yeah.
Nature calls. What did I miss? Anything important? Anything I need to know?
We're just worrying over things.
Well,
No.
Roisin does not not let anybody know that she's going to dig up a tree.
Gotcha.
And has sent a note to the theater saying that she's busy.
Okay.
Okay. Does
So that is
anyone
a
does that
small
concern anybody? Like, because here's the thing, Roisin has been acting a little off since y'all got back from the train, right? That is definitely noticeable from the lot of you. Roisin, how do we want to go about this?
Okay, can I try to commune and figure out if maybe I could nicely ask something to save my tree?
Right, you have an ability, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on for us. Okay, character sheets. I do have those with our clairvoyant. You have invoke, right?
Yes, I do.
Invoke. You can cast a spell to manipulate supernatural forces using arcane energy. You beckon a nearby supernatural entity and attempt to influence. You can't be supernaturally influenced by an entity you summon or compel, though your allies may be. And you also have Witch Sight. You're always aware of supernatural effects and entities in your present. Take a D. Gotcha. Yeah, we can do an invoke, and you could see what comes about. So
Okay, what do I need to roll for this?
you need to roll your cast. And for this particular casting, because this is an ability, I haven't had you. It's more ritualistic, so I have not had you take stress for this particular cast. If you want to add an extra die to this, like to push yourself, for example, then you could take the stress for that. Because currently, right now, you have 1 in cast.
Yes, I'll take the stress for that.
Okay, go ahead and mark your stress for pushing yourself, which is 2 stress. And go ahead and roll your dice to see what happens, what you invoke if you were successful.
I got a 1 and a 5.
A 5 is a partial success, so that's good. How does this look? Are you looking to invoke something that you've spoken to before, or are you looking to invoke something that's something new? You've spoken to 2 entities before already.
Right, but I don't think she's focused on that right now. She's really desperate.
Okay.
So I think, honestly, she's probably going to like pierce her hand or something and just just let it drip over the roots of the tree.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll me another d6 real quick and tell me if you get what number you get. So luck roll.
Okay. A 3.
Okay. As you are casting this invoking, you let your blood go into the roots, and you watch as it's sort of, you know how like tree roots have like grooves in them, right? You watch as your own essence essentially drip down through the grooves of these roots, almost looking like branches themselves in these roots, and it makes contact with the black ichor that is sort of doing the same thing but from the opposite direction. And you feel this like jolt, and your eyes roll back to the whites of them, and you look around. Your tree is still there, everything is still there, but when you breathe in, there is this sickness to the air that you've never felt before. It prickles in your lungs, kind of like in the way that like if your lungs fell asleep, that like if your foot falls asleep, like it's that sensation but like in your lungs, right? And you look towards your tree, and the leaves are yellow on this oak. And again, this is a live oak. It doesn't the leaves don't turn colors on live oaks, right? During the fall, they stay green all year round. And you see sitting at the base of this tree a figure cloaked with a mask on, and the mask is almost kind of has like this almost like gesture type look to it. And he looks over you, and that you've heard his voice before. Is that smooth southern style, and he's like, "Hello, Roisin. It's good to talk to you again."
Hi. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, I'm going to be forward. Do you know what happened to my tree? I can't get I need it to be better.
The piece of the other side is looking for something similar to what it wants to truly infect. Your tree happens to be, unfortunately, a tree. It's so small it can't tell the difference.
What does it want to infect? Can I give it that?
You want to give it what it wants?
You don't understand. This tree is important to me. I can't lose it.
He stands up, and he's like weirdly impossibly tall compared to where he was sitting down. He didn't look like he was gonna be as he's like 7 feet tall, and then he walks and he down these tree roots and comes down to you, and is your height when he meets you, and meets you at your eye line, essentially at your level. I would just get an axe. When a limb has gangrene, you cut it off.
You don't understand that this is the last thing I have left.
Speaking of, you haven't let me meet that friend of yours yet. Here you are seeking my help again, and yet you have not kept up your
I'll take you to
bargain.
meet her like right now. I need to fix this tree. I'll do whatever you ask.
Like I said, I just get an axe.
I don't, but then I won't have the tree.
Oh. Just cut off where it's blighted.
And it'll be okay?
Perhaps. Though... it is still quite close to the infection.
I know I can't dig it up. I'm not supposed to touch it, but it won't come up. It's stuck.
No, it's a good thing you're not touching it. I mean, you could touch it.
No sugar frosting.
You take
I'm
on
so-
the infection yourself.
Buy me some zero
Okay.
sugar.
She's gonna be really mad at me for telling you that, though.
Zero sugar away.
Who's going to?
The one who told you not to touch it.
Oh. But I gotta fix this.
Of course, and she might be mad at me, but she can't be mad at you for making your own decision. She is, after all, a goddess of agency.
BlueSky, buy me some more Whoppers.
I want some Whoppers too, buddy. I understand. So you can cut off its roots before it gets to its core. You can pick it up yourself. There are ways to stop disease.
Well, I can't. Yeah, I'll have to take it on to keep the tree safe.
Think about what you just said. And then you are back. The tree's leaves are green. The air doesn't burn your lungs anymore. You are back to your side.
Is the black part still on the tree, on the roots?
Yeah, it's still slowly inching its way up the roots of this tree.
Okay. I'm going to get an axe.
Do you know someone who has an axe?
No.
Well, good thing you have a whole bunch of friends you can go ask, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll go to them and to get an axe.
Yeah, so everyone, I guess Rasheen comes to find somebody. Who wants to find her? Who do you... Actually, Rasheen, do you go to anyone specifically for the axe?
No, I'll just go to the theater.
Cool. All right, who's at the theater?
Almost always. If I'm not
Yeah.
watching the Tressa Corin show, then I'm working on my
Yeah.
on my
On your triage, yeah.
triage center. An axe. Like for chopping?
Yes, I need to cut some of the roots off of my tree. I'll bring it back after I'm done.
Is Cain still there?
Yeah. What? I'm sorry. We're doing some pruning on your tree.
Yes, the roots are black. I want to slow down the spread of the disease, so I need the axe.
You know, cutting off the roots I ain't a scientist, but I'm given to understand that the roots are somewhat necessary part of.
It's not all of the roots of the tree, by the way. It's just on the side that the rock is on the side of, right?
Right.
Just to be, not every root is infected. Just the one that was physically closest to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about botany neither, but yeah, I got an axe if that's what you need.
Yes, please. I'll bring it back when I'm done.
Okay, you doing this all on your own then?
Well,
I'm sure Cain would be happy to assist.
I don't know about happy, but yeah.
Just be careful so that the infection doesn't spread to you.
Okay, I hadn't even thought of that. Well, shit. All right.
I mean,
guess
surely it can't infect metal. Just don't.
it's
touch
infecting a tree. I don't know what it can do.
Clean the axe off. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right.
Roisin, my love, you say the darndest things.
You notice she's like dirty. She's got like, because she's been digging and for a while.
You know,
Nature's glitter.
I have arranged for a manicurist to visit Corin on a semi-regular basis, and I was thinking we could turn it into sort of a spa day. So, if you would like to join, you are very welcome.
That sounds lovely. Can we talk about it after I fix my tree?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my grandpappy's axe. And he'll go fetch a like hefty dwarven battle axe that's seen like a lot of time and wear and tear on it.
Question for you, Cain.
Yeah.
Because you're half dwarf. Which side is your mother's side, your father's side?
I think we established the father's
Your
side.
father's side, and is your mother a human? I
was imagining human. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Because I had him like a little taller than a standard dwarf. Yeah. Just a little bit.
Cool. Gotcha.
Oh, Betty.
So yeah, I think this beheaded some sort of war chieftain of such and such, but it should be good enough to cut roots of a tree if it can do that. So, let's go. So, are you coming, or are you putting away band-aids?
Oh, I don't need. I think that you two are more than capable of fighting, Mother Nature.
If I get cursed, I'm coming to you. All right then.
Sounds delightful.
It's okay. I'll get cursed before you will.
Oh, it ain't a competition.
No, but if I don't want it to spread, I can do it. I just have to save the tree.
Roisin, the axe is probably as tall as you are, if not taller.
I'm still going to try to lift. Can I try to lift it, even though I don't think I can?
Like you're just like, actually, you're gonna need Cain definitely to carry that for you.
Yeah, but she's going to try to lift it. Like she is focused on this. Like this is a really hyper focus right now.
I've also established that Cain does have like a rather ornate looking, almost like tomahawk like axe that he keeps in a holster typically, like under his arm. He didn't even like look at that. He didn't reference that at all. That's not for this. That is not a tool for this job. He'll use his familially passed down heirloom that won a dwarf war, and we'll use that to hack at some roots.
Yeah. There's definitely been. It's definitely seen its time in battle for sure. This axe. As y'all are walking back, because y'all have to have like a little adventure, right? You have to go to your place. You have to get your axe. You have to walk back, that kind of stuff. Not even walk back to there, but go towards where Roisin's tree is in the Borderlands. For Roisin, there's one familiar face that is seen sort of sitting at like an outdoor cafe. For Cain, there's like two familiar faces. One is Gray, the werewolf, and he has come over on the train, and he's talking to a older gentleman, a darkling, and Cain, you know this man. This is Enosh. And there comes like a moment in like you crossing and walking that he like locks eyes with you, doesn't say anything necessarily. And you know Enosh runs a bit of a gang of his own. They are assassins even as a group. Yeah, but doesn't say anything, but I've been clocked. So
Yeah, he's not gonna break line of sight. He'll just nod somewhat professionally, but yeah. Okay. You can say a lot with your eyes.
Oh, Roshin's gonna ask if they have an axe.
you're just you're gonna walk up to them, Rasheen, really?
Yeah, I walk up to him and say, "Do you have an axe?"
I mean, y'all already have an axe. That's why I'm asking.
Hey,
Like,
I mean, a shovel. Okay, a shovel.
a shovel. Like, the conversation stops, and Gray is being as dramatic as he possibly can. During this conversation, stops mid-talk and like looks at you and looks at Cain, Cain, what is your expression in this moment as Rasheen just decides to talk to these people?
In my head, this was like a slow motion, like across the way, locking eyes, just nodding and moving on, and then like in front of the camera, Rasheen's just like toddling along over to him, and so he just stops middle of the road. People are just passing by. He's got the axe slung over his shoulder, and it's just what the fuck? What? I was cool for a second. Yeah, he's not walking over. This is
Yeah.
He's got to maintain some dignity here.
Yeah, Gray, like, finger guns at you. Hey, train, moves his finger guns. Security, right? You need a shovel there, sweetheart?
Yes, shovel, please. I will bring it back.
I don't have a shovel, sorry, I travel light. But maybe this guy, and Enosh is there with his, like, hands folded, and he's like, no, I don't have a shovel on me. I don't tend to take shovels with me or do hard labor.
All right, thank you.
Hard labor?
I need to dig up something.
Like what do you need to dig out?
A rock.
Just roll me another luck roll real quick. Just a straight d6, please. Like,
I'm sorry. Jeez.
yeah, let's do it.
A 1.
1. Cool. No, it's fine. You don't know in my head what I wanted. What numbers mean? I just needed a number. Each number means something different in my head. He's like, all right, a rock.
Yes, once I dig it up, I'll bring it back if you have something.
He motions for you to come a little bit closer so that he can whisper to you.
She will. There's, like I said, she's got one mission in mind, so whatever. Caution, what's that?
Yep. You seem like a sweet thing. And this is Enosh. Why are you keeping such ugly company?
What? Ugly company?
And like does the nod in Cain's direction.
Oh no, that's my friend. I don't have ugly friends.
looks at Gray and he's like, if you are interested, give me a call. You know where to find me. Stands up, pays for his coffee, and leaves. And Gray's like, a rock?
Yeah, I like rocks.
Is it like stuck in the ground?
Yeah, I can't get it out and I can't really touch it. So I'm gonna get the shovel and I'll dig it.
Isn't he a badger? That's what they're known for, right? They could just...
Yeah, but
And
he couldn't.
no one's ever mentioned. Well, no, he was there on the train too, right? Yeah. Like that's kind of like their ordeal, right? To just dig up
Yeah,
rocks.
but he couldn't dig it out, so I'm going to.
You guys are wild. Like, would you like help digging up your rock?
Yes, thank you. But just be careful.
Sure thing. And he like stands up to follow you, Roisin, and poor Cain, who's just like frozen in place. You feel like a pat on your back, like a yeah, nice axe, and like is gonna walk with you to this tree.
Oh, you said axe. All right.
Oh, and he stops and he just leans really far back. That's okay too.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome. Whoa, that's a
Hey.
weird thing to call me.
I don't. Yep. Okay.
Just call me Gray. That's my name.
Okie doke.
I didn't catch yours, friend, or hers.
I'm Roisin.
Roisin.
Yep. I'm Cain. I shouldn't have told you my real name. Hey,
I'm not Faye. I'm not gonna like.
Oh
take-
no, I mean, who can tell these days? He'll like leaning towards Roisin. Hey, Roisin, I mean this in the kindest way possible. What the fuck?
Got to save my tree.
Okay, all right. Now Gray has his own deal going on. Do you know who that other fellow was that you were talking to?
No?
Okay. What did you ask him for?
A shovel?
Did he have one?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I told her
If
that
he-
you're really good at digging.
Yeah, I might be. Listen, if he had a shovel, he might have made you dig your own grave before he killed you. That's just, not everybody's for talking to.
Oh, no. I would have been fine.
Okay. All right, let's go deal with your tree.
He did say you were ugly, but I told him I don't have ugly friends.
Well, I don't particularly value his opinion, and I appreciate yours. All right, my blood pressure is incalculable at this point, so let's, please, for the love of all that is above and below, please deal with this tree.
It's a really good time for us to take a break.
That's
Stick
what
around,
we
folks.
call a tree hanger.
Thank you so much, Gilly, for that. That was. I
Puddle
really don't want to
create
say
a
anything else
better
after
one.
that. No, that's good. That's good. We'll have 10 to 15 minutes. So stick around, pet your pets, do the things. Please enjoy our ad reel and utilize any of our wonderful discount codes for our affiliates. And if you're liking what you're seeing, you got a couple extra bucks sitting around, you can always donate to World Central Kitchen and spice up this game with some incentives. So we appreciate you. Stick around. We'll be back soon. Welcome back, everybody. I really want to appreciate your patience. We here at Sword and Key Farms have a number of horses and a very criminal pony that we have to put in as it gets darker and darker in this time of the year. So thanks for sticking around. Val, take us away.
Yeah, so we back in the theater actually, as Cipher, you are working on your triage thematically. You know, you have Corin sitting in his throne reading a book. Sandalphon is somewhere doing whatever the fuck that guy does. You hear a knock on the back door, on like the entrance that is, for you guys, essentially.
I'll go to the door. I mean, I assume there are a certain number of people who just let themselves in.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if there's not a, process for being like, who is it, or like a secret knock or whatever, then I'll just open the door.
Yeah, when you open the door, standing there is a short, small girl, not a woman because she is fully grown, with her dark hair and her big green eyes and her silver tips, and looks up at you. Is like, "Oh, hi, is Cain here?"
Not at present.
Okay, do you know when he would be back?
Oh, I don't rightly know. His schedule can be a little unpredictable. Is there some kind of message I can pass along?
Right. Can you tell him that Kroga came by and I have information about, he told me he would help me find my rock, and I think I might have some information about it, and I would like to hire him to help me.
A customer? Well, far be it from me to interfere in a business arrangement. Why don't you come on in? I assume we have a room that is like a place that is where clients can be like met. It is not like full of secret shit, just
Sure. Yeah. It's the same room that you're building your triage. It's not that there's like secret shit everywhere. I mean, it's just a bunch of crates with a bunch of who knows what in it. Kind of ordeal.
I mean, Cipher would keep things to like her turf as opposed to places that Corin might be like, why the fuck are you bringing someone in here? Like, this is a place of crime.
This is a place, yeah.
So she'll take, actually, I think this is even funnier because there's like a wide assortment of surgical tools just scattered around.
Yeah.
And Cipher gestures to, I think, probably a chair that does not look very comfortable.
She gives like a very polite bow and thank you so much. And she takes a seat. She sits cross-legged on it, because she's a little short, so she's not that much. She's actually around the same height as Cain, not necessarily, but she's not like dwarf or halfling proportions. She's just like a solid 4'11", like kind of thing. And
I mean, Cipher isn't like tall, so it's not like there's not a huge difference. Like Cipher is slightly taller, but not a lot taller.
So what's your name?
Oh, my name's Cipher.
Oh, you're his friend that he talks about.
Oh, well, it's always nice to be talked about. Well, I hope.
I guess so. Sometimes people say things. I mean, I guess depends on what they're talking about.
Oh?
But yeah, sometimes people can be like super mean.
I mean, that is certainly true. I know that not everybody keeps themselves from talking out of school, if you know what I mean.
I never went to school.
It's more a feeling than a
self-educated.
That's very admirable. So you said that you would need help looking for this rock.
Yes, I had a gift that was given to me by a client get stolen by another client.
Another client stole it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, Cipher takes out a notebook and is like very much pretending to write this down. So, the rock's been taken, and I know there has been a fair amount of talk about rocks here recently, as you may be aware.
Like here, as in this building, because this is the first time that I'm here in this building, or do you mean?
I just mean generally in this area.
Oh,
it seems
yeah,
like...
yeah. There has definitely been like the client that gave me the rock also gave one to another girl at my place of work, and from what I understand, he was definitely just passing things along around to
So,
people talking
is
about
your
something.
friend's rock secure, or has it also been taken?
She turned it into a piece of jewelry already, or she sent it off.
Sent it off. Oh well.
To get turned into jewelry. Yeah.
Well, it might be worth. I don't mean to speak for Cain, but it might be worth finding out if it's possible to get an update on that piece of jewelry, or in fact whether the rock actually arrived at its destination, because it seems like people have a very special interest in these rocks.
Really?
Yes.
Just kind of like seems like it's obsidian or something. It's not that. It didn't feel that special. In fact, it was broken, like chipped off of something.
Well, there's no accounting for taste.
I just can't stand somebody stealing from me. No
I can
matter what it
understand
is.
that. It's a very violating experience. Cipher is at this point eating a sandwich that was just like on a surgical tray next to her. She says, Kuroko, do you mind if I speak quite frankly?
I can't stop you from speaking.
No, but me asking if you mind is me showing a consideration towards you.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Like, are you trying to ask, like, strange personal things?
Not really. It's less of a question and more of a statement.
Okay, sure.
I've heard from a few different sources at this point that there are some rumors going about town about me.
Yeah.
Now, I don't mind people talking. Usually when people stop talking about you, that's when it's time to reassess your life choices. But I would very much appreciate
not
it.
Being talked about.
I would very much appreciate it if you would, well, let's just say I don't think that my friends need to be hearing about the kind of rumors that are being spread.
Then maybe you shouldn't do the things that people are accusing you of.
Oh, you are just darling. Oh.
And I'm not the one spreading rumors about you.
I mean, to a certain extent you are, because you spread them. You're not the person, but you are a person spreading rumors.
Because I told our mutual friend that people were talking about you. You know I did that as a courtesy, right? So you wouldn't be surprised by it when they hear it from someone else?
Oh, darling, I ain't surprised by nothing.
But he might be.
Cipher turns to her notebook and picks it up again and says,
You're not
so,
writing anything in that.
The this is the thing about various forms of education. I didn't take a traditional route myself, but everybody takes notes in their own way. And I think that
if you have a problem, just be direct with me.
I think I just did.
Right, so you have a problem with me warning your friend that people are spreading rumors about his other friend. So, like, next time someone says something bad about my friend's friend, I'm just not gonna tell him?
That's
what you said. That's what you just asked of me.
Cain will be back soon.
Yeah, really hope so. Because I'm kind of starting to see why people say things about you.
Cipher starts sorting scalpels. And that is definitely what she's doing when and if
Someone comes back. That's okay. We gotta jump around here. We'll cut away. Tressa and Amon, what are y'all doing?
Weeping internally.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're... Oh, fuck. Like, that's gotta be it, right? Like, he's gotta be going after the other half of the...
Has he done this before?
No. No, he does weird things all the time. New weird things all the time.
Y'all would remember that he did take the 2 eyes from Jordan on your mission. So, y'all were all there for that.
I mean, okay, the taking the eyes thing is a thing he does, but the, like, running off, the, like, multiple people's faces, sort of, like, that's... Like, he'll just, like, look at me with the people's eyes, which, I mean, that's not great, but...
Does he have a reason to be displeased with you? Did you upset
Probably.
him?
We kind of both annoy each other. I kind of had to bargain with him that it was just 1 eye from each person and not, like, 2 eyes from multiple people. So...
And you think he's going to collect on the other eye? He was biding his time.
I don't... It's because of what he was saying before. Like, I don't know what he does. He's a fucking weirdo.
And it's yours. Let me ask you something. And you think it's your responsibility of what he does? There's so many eyes here.
Yeah. It's... If I, like, just let him do shit, it's kind of my... Like, it's that whole, like, you know, like, you ever have a... Like, if your horse, like, kicks somebody, and you didn't... And because you let your horse, like, out of the stable, it's your fault. Like, the horse is gonna do what a horse does. You know? Like... If a horse wants to go graze, it'll go graze. And if it doesn't like being snuck up on and kick somebody because they snuck up on them, then a horse is going to kick somebody. Your job is to make sure that the horse isn't in a position to kick anybody.
This
is my horse.
Let me ask you something as well. From what you said about Carl has his own wishes and seems powerful, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he's not a horse.
Then that makes it so much worse.
And maybe you have no way to control him.
But I won't
and it's
know
not your
until
responsibility.
I gotta try. Come on. Like,
yes. just putting something out there that he might not be something that is wrangleable. And there are so many eyes here.
So many eyes.
Come on. Feel something, a weight on your shoulder, and a finger inside of your ear.
Don't fucking get the... Where have you been? I told you to keep that fucking finger out of my ear.
But there was something. You really need to learn how to clean them.
That's between
I don't
me?
understand. I don't understand why you just let things get so waxy. I always figured it's because you loved me and you want to give me your ear juice because I love it.
I just hear chittering, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, speak of the devil you found, he's come back to you.
Uh-huh. Speak of the devil indeed.
Yawns.
Well, he seems to be sated and seems to be affectionate toward you. Isn't that right? I think Tressa will just kind of like try and pet Carl.
Just roll me a d6. Just roll me a luck roll quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
5.
5 odd. There's like around, like as you sort of like reach to touch Carl, like all around his face, not his whole body, but like on his forehead, like underneath his cheeks, like a whole bunch of different eyes just like open up and like look you up and down as you reach for him. And you feel the weight of judgment upon you. And then they all close again, and he moves over to Amon's other shoulder in refusal.
Oh, so now you just don't care who sees the weird shit you do?
I mean, looks at Tressa, it's like, isn't she with you?
Yes. And you know who else should have been with me? You.
I can go wherever I want.
Carl.
It's not like
We
you can't just
quite-
call to me and I can find you whenever you need help, because man, you need help all the time.
I wouldn't need quite so much help quite so often if you didn't do the things you do.
Oh, so you wanted me to be taken away by the squirrely werecat man?
He wasn't gonna take you.
He might have.
You can't just jump through a window.
I did.
Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you.
I can jump through it the opposite direction too, if you want me to.
I want you to not make my life more difficult. I just needed to prove that there was nothing weird about you to throw whoever the fuck Sassafras is off our tail. That's it. That's all I needed to do.
Yeah, but
That's all I needed to do.
I am weird.
Great, and you can keep being weird. Just not in front of him for like 5 seconds so that we don't have them breathing down our necks.
Carl's gonna jump over to Tressa's shoulder.
I take it that was a no. Because I can hear, I can kind of understand Amon's side of things, correct?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Amon's talking in person.
He's using
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
He's talking, in human.
Yeah.
And Tressa, you feel the finger just kind of like go over your earlobe.
Don't you
And-
fucking dare. Don't keep your fucking finger out of her ear.
What do you think you'll find there?
Don't, please.
She makes
Please.
different kinds of fluids.
I
Get
feel
down, Carl.
rude that I've been left out. If you can understand.
Tressa, what are you doing?
See, I'm getting consent. And he goes inside of your ear. Like, and just wiggles it around with his long ass finger. And when he like pulls it out, like that green fluids that you have just sort of like strings like ichor from your ear to his finger. That's the wrong color. And he puts it back into your ear.
The head will just turn. Do you want one of these as well? The eyes will go
Looks-
wide.
Tressa.
I don't want eyes that has not seen any stories. The Herald doesn't care about something that is not real.
Did he say something?
Carl, get down.
So mean. And he just
No, actually, you know what I'll do? I think Tressa will she won't kind of like put pressure, but she'll do the thing where she'll cage with her hands around his torso.
Mhm. Okay. Aye. Like when you hold a
Tressa.
cat and it goes kind of limp.
It's just like it's like Tressa's hands are kind of like just kind of like a little bit of a vice. She'll.
Tressa.
What did you say to him?
Put him down.
If you can
Now.
understand me, say something.
Please.
Roll intimidation for me. Like that is straight up like an intimidate. It's a fortune roll, so there's no but go ahead and do it.
Is that intimidate from Amon?
No, from Tressa.
I think Tressa will just on a little bit like. I am tired of the world dancing around what I don't know. And I'll roll. I'll do a re-roll on that because I got a 1.
Okay.
So 6. That's a 5.
5? Okay. A partial success. His head does that 360 thing to look away from Tressa at Amon. Well, she's really pushy for something that's not of this world, isn't she? She's from Carcosa. Oh, you don't know what that is. And he turns back to look at Tressa. It just smiles. With its lemur grin.
Have your way. And then she'll just kind of just toss him.
It just flies. Like, it lands on the ground.
Yeah.
And like skitters away.
I can see why you're as irritated as you are.
You don't even know the half of it.
On that, I am sorry, but I'm also thankful that I don't.
You and I both.
Well, I'm glad we found him.
Very, very. Thank you for. Thank you for being here. I guess. Are you sure you're? You sure you're feeling back to full?
as back to full as I can.
Okay. You would tell us if something was wrong.
Yes,
Okay.
but I think she'll look at Carl.
Carl's gone. Carl left.
Hmm.
Carl ran off. You look in the direction that Carl ran off to, which is in the direction of your home, by the way. Come on.
Let's go back to your place, and I can let you in on some of the things since you let us in on deal with Carl.
Okay.
There are some things around Corn that doubts. Things I saw when I was unconscious, when I was out. I think he knows more about me than he's letting on. I don't know. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But it was someone like me in the dream. I don't know. I think there's a little bit of like more emotion in like Tressa's. Like there's some of that frustration.
I would say that I can't imagine what it's like to not know important things, but I think I get it a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
we have things we can't imagine, and there's other things that other people don't, so I guess we can share that.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a hell of a day for you. Let's get you a drink or something.
Yeah.
That our camera cuts over, big old J cut over to Cain and Roisin and Gray as y'all come upon the tree with your axe, sort of thing, and yeah.
Okay, so I just need a minute to talk to the tree to just let it know what's happening. I'm sorry, I don't think I ever asked your name. And she turns over to I can't remember your
Oh,
name. Right.
that's okay. You know what? I never introduced myself. And he like holds his hand out for you to shake. Gray Vogrel, lead merc from the Untamed.
Roisin will shake his hand. I'm Roisin. Thank you for helping. Do you see that rock over there? I need to try to move it because it's making my tree sick and I can't lose this tree. So Cain's going to cut some of the, because I can't lift that axe. It's too heavy, but Cain's going to cut some of the black away from the roots, and I can't dig the rock up. I can't lose the tree, so I need to find a way to help it so I don't have to become infected.
Yeah, I can tell that this is really important to you.
Yeah, it's the only thing I have left.
The tree?
Yeah.
That can't be all you have left, right?
Well, I keep losing everyone and everything, and the tree's the only thing that hasn't been lost. And I can't make another tree. Like, I don't, it would take too long to grow, and I can't just replace it.
I'm really good at digging too. And you can see, like, he has taken heart to what you have told him, especially when it's like, you know, losing everything specifically. Yeah.
I did want to ask, Vogrel and Untamed, either of those ringing any warning
Yeah,
spells.
no. You 100% know that the current family that is in Right Home is the Vogel family. And the Untamed is a mercenary group from the other continent.
Mm-hmm.
That does have connections, obviously, to Amon might know a little bit more because Amon is from Rothheim originally, but I don't know if you're from this continent, if you're from Visay or Rothheim. I think you're a Visay native.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like the Untamed's reputation is probably around about 50 years old. Like they're retired, and then another group of people took over. Most likely inherited the business. But yeah,
Okay.
it's he is what you kind of thought he was, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If the tree means all that much to you, then I'm gonna do my best. I'll side eye Gray and then step up to the roots of it and prepare to hack at it with the axe. I mean, I
Good.
imagine he's stepping inside the glitter circle, the danger glitter circle.
Yeah, so it's actually it's outside the glitter circle
Okay.
because the ichor and that was like that looks like the roots in the wood that is coming out of the rock and that has gone into the ground is, and have you ever seen live oaks? Like most of their roots are actually very much on top of the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're very shallow roots. But and through the two that are sort of the two roots that are very close to the rock, like you see those veins that have just gone through the dirt with its own roots and has intertwined, and they're up through into the grooves of the woods of this tree. Not at its core, it's like at a flail snail's pace, right?
Yeah.
That it's moving.
Okay.
Because the ground is the ground, whereas like a tree is a living thing that has like an immune system. So it's a little bit harder to infect.
Then yeah, he's gonna make his best uneducated judgment on where to swing, and he'll take a swing.
Roll a brawler. Is Wreck in this game, or is that just
Nah, I think Brawl's
yeah,
probably
Brawl. Yeah, go ahead and roll me
yeah.
a brawl. Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, got 2 in Brawl. That's double 2s.
You are so off put by the fact that Gray is here that when the axe sort of like lands into the first tree root, it gets stuck. Like kind of thing. And you're kind of yanking and struggling to get it out. And
It's been a minute.
Do you need some help?
I mean, you said you was good at digging, so maybe I help in a different way, maybe. But I got this. I just a little bit of leverage. He's really just work it back and forth, see if he can
All right,
work it out.
I want to do this. He's gonna come over and he's gonna stand behind you, and he's gonna reach around and like around your body to like also grab onto the handle of the axe. You feel like his chest against your back, and he's like, "All right, let's try again." And now you have a +1 to your next brawl move as he engulfs you.
This is. I just want to be clear. I did not ask for help, but I'm not turning it down.
Kimball, can you take a moment just like appreciate the image, just like.
Oh yeah, it's really gay.
I'm just thinking about ghosts and this whole thing.
All right. So with a +1 dice, it's gonna be 3 die. Okay.
Jason.
Is 2 1s and a 6.
Great, perfect. So like it he gets your help. He helps you to like yank it the fuck out. And then, because he knows better than to stand behind someone when he's gonna swing an axe, lets go and, hold up his hands and takes a few steps back for you to take your next swing, and that one does land. And it is a strong piece of steel there, bud. And the one of two of the of these infected roots is severed from the tree.
He'll take a step back. Nothing's screaming. Nothing's bleeding. Nothing's creeping down the axe. He seems fine.
Yeah. I'm assuming you didn't do it like right exactly at the marker, but like a little bit ahead, like giving yourself like some buffer space that wasn't infected, I'd assume, because that
I get like best judgment, not knowing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
One down. Thanks for your help, Gray.
My pleasure.
Okay. So, Roisin, what's the ultimate goal here? Are we like lifting the tree and did you get a wheelbarrow? Or no? Okay. All right.
No, I don't want it to get more infected from this. And the only way is to cut it off, but it's still really close to the rock, which means it could get infected again. And it's probably I would take the infection if I could, but that's probably a bad idea. But I really don't want this tree I don't want anything to happen to it.
Probably should create some sort of circle of protection around it.
Well, we tried glitter. That didn't do it, so.
No, that's made of fossil fuels.
Oh.
So, wouldn't think that would work.
Let's try a different color.
You might need something a little magical.
Oh, I could probably do that. But I owe some favors. I can always do more favors. It's fine.
You're doing favors?
Yeah, I have to protect the tree. I have to protect my friends. I can't lose anybody else.
Who are you owing favors to there?
She shrugs because she hasn't gotten any names.
So you're just doing favors for strangers?
Yeah, because I needed to get things done.
Looks like Cain was concerned.
He just shrugs like, I don't know. They've been fine. I mean, she's not had any. Actually, I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass on this one. This could all be a symptom of a much greater issue.
She seems like she's got some. You know what? I'm not going to talk about her in front of her. That's rude.
No. I mean, not to speak for. Roisin is a very friendly person, and I would say, feature not a bug, has a quality of extending that friendship, regardless of to whom it may be directed towards. Caution to the wind when it comes to making friends. You kind of saw that firsthand, in fact.
I think I'm a great friend.
You were not who I was referring to, and I would love to have a conversation about your little lunch date there later when we're not dealing with bark and whatnot.
Sure.
Not a pun
Can
against you.
Roisin hear this?
Yes.
Yeah, they're talking right in front of you.
Okay, if she's
You're
going to say
having this conversation right in front of you.
Just blurt out, say, "Oh, the friend that'll make you dig your own grave."
Yes, that one.
I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. I'm shopping around.
What are you in the market for?
Escorts? Not
Well, where are you going?
the frontier.
Oh, well, I can't. Well, maybe I could for a little while, but I have to get back here for Sal because Sal needs me.
Oh, don't worry. Like I said, you guys are wild. You were up there on the list of possible hirees. It's not to mention fun, and there's also this, and there's a second route, and he points to it. Do you want my help again?
You know what, Gray? I did the first one unaided. Sure you. I'll let you have the second, and he'll hand the hilt of the axe over.
Yeah, he's surprisingly strong. No, maybe not surprisingly. And yeah, he will. I don't roll dice. He'll lift it over his head and bring it down and severs the root. Puts the axe, puts his elbow on it, and like leans like on the hilt. It's like, all right, chop some wood.
Yeah, nice swing, good form, and all that. Listen, all I'm trying to say about Enosh is, that is a real buyer beware situation when it comes to hiring out. There are particular skills, I ain't gonna deny that Enosh has in his ilk, but when it comes to getting out alive out of one piece, I would not put that in the repertoire that he possesses. Just saying.
Thanks for the warning.
All right. Well, let's keep digging and swinging, I suppose. This looks like an afternoon.
And I think at that point, like when y'all go to like approach the rock, Bray like leans into it, gets real close. Huh.
That's my rock, is it? It's fine, right?
Looks like blighted waystone. That's why I'm going to the frontier, by the way. I've been hired to find a waystone out there.
Some really hot guy gave this to me, and I was like, it was my comfort rock, but then I made a deal and I had to throw it away, so I threw it beside the tree, and that kind of caused all of this.
Do you have anyone else within your repertoire? Because I don't recommend just touching it.
No, I made a deal not to touch it. I'm not allowed to touch it anymore.
Waystones are directly attached to the world tree, and as a form of pathways, you can use them for traveling, not just on this plane but others. This one is. It almost looks like it's looking.
I sort of touched it a lot before I knew I wasn't supposed to touch it.
Okay.
Well, this guy's just handing them out to people. Like, he just gave me one. That's kind of weird that he's handing out waystones.
It is a little bit weird. I agree. Because, I mean, they're also really big, and pink, normally.
Yeah, he said something about the colors when he gave it to me. But usually people in places like that, they say things and you just kind of nod and agree until they go away.
Do you nod and agree to a lot of things that people do, Roisin?
Not as much anymore, but sometimes.
Your self-preservation skills are in need of training, aren't they?
Yeah, probably.
Still wild. You probably can't move it, but in fact, it might be easier to move the tree. But if you're magically inclined, we could, and if you know anyone else, we could probably erect a protection barrier around your tree for now.
I can ask the others. But yeah, I'll ask the others, and after we take care of this, then I have to bring Sal here to talk to somebody, and then I'll be free. Yeah.
You sure about that?
No.
So once you start making deals and favors with certain things, it doesn't really stop.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. But you know what? We just gotta keep going. Here. And she takes a bracelet off her arms and offers it to Gray.
Oh, that is so pretty. Thank you. I love it. Look at it. You made this yourself?
Yeah. I like giving things out to my friends, so that's for you.
I'm your friend now.
Yeah. And your
Like I
music's
said.
really good.
Like, there's like this moment. Oh, thank you. Like, there's this moment, like, Cain, if you're standing behind, like, you can't see it because he is in his human form, but if he wasn't, there would be a tail wagging.
Oh, tail wagging.
Like 100%. Like a good boy. And so, with that, I do have to take a tinkle, but again, I have to go to the bathroom real quick again. But we will maybe reconvene because I think y'all are going back to the theater to go get some magical assistance.
Yeah.
Yes.
It sounds like we need to erect a magical barrier. So yeah, well, if anybody else that could help with that, Cain has magical barrier erectile dysfunction, so he cannot he cannot help with that.
All right, cool. I'll be right back.
I feel like there's probably an ointment for that.
There's probably a pill or something. Yeah. You need magic, and I think Carl helps with magic, so Carl could be, you know.
I don't know that Carl's the first place I would go.
Well, why not?
Because the man ate some eyes recently.
Yeah, but you know, everybody's a little different. Some
I'm
people
just
need
saying,
eyes.
if he'll eat eyes, there's no telling what else he'll eat.
Look, some people eat eyes. Some people make deals with various entities for fun. Some people are just a little more normal or boring.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
corrupt waystones, fun.
Yeah,
stuff.
fun, good
I
stuff.
did
good
write
stuff.
those words down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy going around handing out blighted waystones to random people.
Which is not at all shady. Let's
No.
No.
I didn't catch. Did Vel say where did Gray say where they might lead to?
No, I mean not
Mm-mm.
specifically these,
Not
just
specific,
that there were
okay.
more of them that he had sent to find on the frontier.
Okay.
Not necessarily corrupted ones, just waystones.
Waystones in general, yeah. Maybe it's like Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe it's just like a fast travel around the city. It's all waypoints.
Yeah, just just fast travel. That's all it is.
Just fast travel.
Can
yeah.
I also
travel.
say how glad I am that immediately after my food arrived, Carl started sticking his fingers in people's ears.
I am
Just
back.
like a nice little gift for me.
Carl is a gift to us all.
Cipher could also enjoy this experience if you really want.
Yeah, I mean,
Having fingers stuck in her ears? or trying to eat while fingers are being stuck in other people's ears.
Why not both?
Oh,
A valid point.
Oh, hey, Val's back.
Yeah,
Homestead
I've
for
just been
everybody.
sitting here
Welcome
listening.
back.
Hi. Great. So, camera pans to Rashid and Cain, returning to the theater. Gray has offered to babysit your rock, so he's not going with you.
Okay, so
Oh, that's a shame.
I gave him a little blanket for the rock.
He like tucks the rock in for you. Just like puts it over. It's like, there, now it's warm. Completely indulging in whatever
Oh,
fantasy this
she
is
might have
of yours.
explained the rock sibling too.
Sure. He diligently listened to you. Tressa and Amon, I know y'all are going out for a drink. Were y'all gonna go back to the theater at any point as well?
Yeah.
Cool. I love the convenience of like the four of you just all convening in the alley as a group for narrative sake to go inside. Like the only one missing is Cipher, who's inside. With Grogu.
Hey, Mom. I heard your message earlier. I hope everything. Oh, you got your. Does Amon have Carl with him?
No, Carl ran off again, but like.
Oh, okay.
We know where Carl is now, at least, and is not freaking out.
Yeah, did you happen to find your ugly baby?
He went back home.
Okay.
I'm sorry I did help with that. I was busy.
It's okay. Tressa came to help, and he just showed up on his own, probably to taunt me or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Hey,
Tressa,
like
you're not
Penny.
allowed to fall from tall distances anymore.
Noted.
Doctor's orders.
I don't think I can make another one of you, so please don't do that again.
The door swings
I'll try not
open,
to die.
Yeah.
and Cipher looks at each person in turn and then stares at Cain and just says, "You have a visitor," and then just leaves.
Hey, Cipher, I need your help.
Leaves?
Not like leaves out, leaves
Okay.
into like
Gotcha.
is
For-
in the vicinity, but is not in the room.
The hell is that about?
I'm gonna go find out. Okay, I will meet up with y'all.
Y'all can all go
Oh.
inside. It's not a.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
go
Or
see.
y'all welcome. Yeah, if we got a visitor, hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Or she
mean,
made a
I
new
was just
friend.
gonna-
I guess we already had a friend. Gray is looking to hire folks, and apparently our names are in that particular hat. So
Yeah, we need to find some rocks.
Who's Gray again?
The hot
fella from
guitarist.
from the train.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
one that was on the end. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
werewolf feller.
Oh,
Do you see what kind of job it was other than rocks?
Yeah, looking for waystones out in the frontier. So not city
Oh.
work by any means.
yeah. That reminds me. How is your friend looking, Roisin?
Well, that's what I was busy with. I was trying to save my tree because my friend was infecting the tree. So Cain and Gray cut off some of the roots, and Gray's babysitting the rock until we can build a magical barrier around it so it doesn't hurt the tree anymore.
And he okay. Okay. I keep saying okay. I don't feel like it is.
There's a lot
Okay.
that's not okay.
No one touched anything, right? Like no one touched it.
No, because I'm not supposed to touch it. That's why I needed help because I was trying to dig
Fantastic.
the tree out myself, but I couldn't do it. But luckily, Cain and Gray helped.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
Made note of it being one of them corrupted or blighted waystones. So apparently they're getting tossed around the city a bit. Just something to keep an eye out for. Sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering, you think it's the same guy that handed them out to everybody?
Probably.
Probably at least maybe affiliated, maybe.
I don't think I like any of what I'm hearing right now.
There's been a lot of that happening today.
But weird if there were two guys who didn't know each other. Like,
Competing evil waystone salesman? I don't.
yeah,
People
like
are still talking in the alley, and Cipher has gone inside. And I'm like, no, it's good. I love it.
maybe they'll have like a meet cute, some sort of serendipitous moment. Anyway, sounds like we got guests.
Yeah, I need to get some
Sounds
magic
like you
people
have
together.
this.
Hmm. I think
I'll help however I can.
I think as we go in, Tressa's gonna kind of style up to Cain, and it's like, Carl's bad news. And just kind of tilt her
Yeah.
head.
How bad we talking?
Bad news.
Well, I got the axe if we need to cut anything else. I'm just not sure it's going to help with him.
I think you're probably right on that.
All right, well, add it to the list.
You were alone with him. You all right?
Yeah, no, it was fine. He just looked at me weird. I gave him a cigarette, and then he just kind of sat there for a little bit.
Awkward, but you know, and like she'll kind of like tap you. That's good. Yeah.
I mean, like, I've been in a room with a baby before. It's basically the same thing. I mean, what do you say to him, right? You just offer him a cigarette, and you just sit in silence until the parent gets back.
Let them sip your bourbon if they're teething.
Yeah.
That's a rather easygoing way of
That's
going
good
about it.
babysitting. All right. Entering the theater.
Yeah. Cain, hi! Jumps from the chair.
Oh, hi, Kuroko, and you've met Cipher.
Yeah, sure. She threatened me, but I'm not afraid of her. So anyway, and Amon, you also recognize her. She looks a little bit more human, but you recognize her from a night out. So anyway, you told me to come by if I knew anything about who took my rock.
Sure did. And I'm assuming you know something.
It's Daniel.
The feller with the painting.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? Sorry, I hate to interrupt. I know you're busy.
Oh, hi. Yeah,
Hi.
sure. You can ask me a
Hi,
question.
I'm Roisin, by the way.
Hi, Roisin. I'm Kuroko. Say
Hi.
something.
So, who gave you the rock?
A one-time client of mine. He never showed up again.
Was he like a hot priest type guy?
Yes.
Oh, he gave me one too.
He did? You know what? Cain did mention that.
Yeah, he gave me one, and I well, it's not doing well right now, but
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, it kind of. I don't think it's a good idea to touch them.
I mean, I've touched it.
Well, I did touch
Cain's
mine
touched
too.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of like mine kind of grew bigger.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I mean, rocks don't usually grow bigger unless you like glue it to another rock.
Yeah, normally, like, for rocks to get bigger, like, they have to come out from, like, parts of the earth in, like, liquid formation, like, from volcanoes. And then they start to, like, form more. And then after many years, they get smaller because of this thing called erosion. I read all about this in the library. And she goes on about talking to you about the formation of, like, rocks to you. Like, she's in a very excited manner. Like, Cain, you've never even seen her like talk like this before, even in your time, because normally she's listening to you.
Yeah, no, rock
Personal
facts.
information.
Love it.
Yeah, so she's giving rock facts. But yeah, I think rocks are really cool. I mean, the earth is really cool and rocks are really cool. But yours shouldn't be growing unless did it liquefy? Did it become molten?
No, it's like Okay, so I'm going to tell you this. They probably will tell me not to, but it's like this thing called a waystone, and
Yeah,
it's
actually, I think,
blighted, and it's
yeah,
grown. It's kind of, and
I don't
I
really
think
like
if you touch it too much, I think it might like affect
Just
you
keep telling you.
magically, spiritually, some kind of way. So don't touch it too much if you find it. But I don't like if somebody took it, then they're taking waystones, which is really bad. But it's also bad that this hot priest is just handing them out.
Just handing them out. Yeah, that is
Did he
really
talk to you about colors with it at all?
Yeah, actually, he mentioned something about the color. Very specifically, he kept calling it the color.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the way that he like spoke about it was like it was almost like he worshipped it, but it's not any sort of like entity or thing that I've ever heard of.
Well, if it's
And
a
so I
waystone,
just do like I normally do when people talk to me when they pay for it, is like smile and nod and be like, yeah, okay. Not to you, Cain. I am always really interested in what you tell me, whether you pay me or not.
yeah, I tried to explain the smiling and nodding and kind of but people don't always get
it's you know,
that.
you kind of have to do that sometimes just to keep yourself safe.
Yeah, I agree. But was it Gray said it's something about it's something like a chipped off of the waystone, so maybe he like worshipped the waystone?
I don't know. I've never like seen a waystone before.
I mean, I could show you, but it's kind of creepy, and I don't want you to get hurt by it.
That's so sweet. But I have my own rock that got stolen, and if it's bad news and somebody else has it, well then I'm really glad that I've come to people who have already know about it and I don't have to reveal all this crazy stuff. Hi, my name is Kroko and I had something stolen from me and I don't like that. And Cain told me that I could come to you guys if I needed help, and I would like to hire you to beat up the guy that took stuff from me. And maybe get it back since it seems like it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, not the first time Daniel has been brought up to y'all, since Kuroko did mention this fella before, noting that he was strange and had a painting commissioned of himself that he wants no one to see and apparently looks like, quote, ruin. So, yeah.
Is he okay? Does he have
same
some
fella.
issues?
He's kind of a narcissist.
We could infer
But
that.
why would he call his painting ruin if he was a narcissist? Unless he's got like
Maybe
you know
the
what?
guy who commissioned it did a really bad job. I don't know, like he never like told me any of that. He like
I
when
wouldn't
he's
ask
not.
questions.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I mean, last time I saw him, he wanted to go out, and we were at a bar and couldn't really. It's kind of hard when you're gambling to get questions, but I did figure it out was him. So.
Did you ditch him?
I haven't seen him since that last date, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't want to like tip him off that I know, because I think that would be, so if I hear from him again, I don't want to like be like, you stole from me, like, especially if I hire people to beat him up, right?
And do you think it's maybe something that requires more than one person? Because Cain here seems rather tough and could, seems
That
within
is
his
true.
reason
If
that.
Cain wants to do it by himself, but I mean, like, if it also is connected to your rock ordeal, like if the rock is connected to your rock and these are deals, I don't know. Listen, I'm not a mercenary or an adventurer. I am just a girl. So, I don't do things like that, and that's why I pay people to do things.
Understandable. I'm not really sure what or how much Cain has told you about what we do, or how we do it.
Probably
How
too
much you
much.
talking?
But, a friend of Cain is a friend of ours. We will do what we can.
There is a loud crash from the other room.
Oh, sounds like dinner's ready. Let me go check on that. I will. And Amon is going to just leave. He is just going to leave.
How much we talking?
Oh, I have 4 gold to pay. It's everything that I have. I could also get you all VIP access to an escort of your choice.
Right when Amon leaves.
Seems fine to me.
I think that's rather generous, Kuroko, considering the friendship and professional relationship we have also established. I think this would be a
It's
fine
like a
deal.
two-way thing now. Now it's professional both ways. Yeah.
Yeah, like the doors to a saloon. Okay. Well, any other information you give us on Daniel? If I remember right, it says wealthier, lives in a finer kind of.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
stingy
do
with
our
it.
we'll do our due
That's
diligence.
why he pays for me, not somebody else. Yeah.
You are high quality to be sure.
Should you increase your prices with him?
Well, I'm brand new, so I can't right now.
Oh.
And I also, the people who are willing to pay for people that look like me are not the type of people that I want to service. I'm very picky, which I know probably shouldn't be.
No, you should.
Oh, I know, but then that means I only have 4 gold. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. Amon and Cipher, how are y'all doing? I want to know what's happening.
I mean, Cipher is just crashing out in the other room. Is like, I think just sorting spell components with unnecessary venom.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? How you feeling today?
I'm just fine.
Fantastic. I know that you've been doing a lot of work here, a lot of organizing. I think, now that I've located Carl, it'd be a great time for me to give you a hand in here. Make sure that things are well organized and, put where they need to be carefully.
Yes, I'm just putting everything exactly where it needs to be.
Fantastic. I
And
would
you
love
are
to
hand-
lend a hand.
You are handed like a stack of boxes with like a label maker on top. You could label these.
Absolutely. Great. Yeah, I can do that. Sure. I suppose you got a chance to talk to Kuroko.
I did indeed.
Yeah, she's quite a character. She says a lot of things.
She certainly does say a lot of things.
She does say a lot of things.
You got something you want to tell me?
I would like to commend you on all the hard work you've done today. Both the visible and the invisible work that you've put in to making everything a success.
There's like a long silent beat, and then I think Cipher hugs you.
Look, you do a great job. Like, in all seriousness, you do a great job. And I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate Kuroko still being here when we showed up. And not... He holds up a box. Inside.
I did think how I would label the box for the record.
I'm sure you did. Since everybody else has asked, we found Carl.
Yeah, I heard. How is dear Carl?
He's an asshole, so I guess he's doing just fine.
I mean, that seems to be, from your description, his regular condition, so.
Yeah. Gonna ask you a question. It's more about who I ran into before Carl ran off. Do you know a sassafras from a church somewhere?
Do I know a sassafras from a church somewhere?
Roll gain insight. And if it has to do with religion, add another dice because you are also a chaplain.
Okay. Gain insight, I have 1 in, and then I get an extra 1 for being a chaplain. Okay, so that's 2
An extra one for that.
The higher one is a 5.
Sure. That is success. You know of a priest of Serial, of the Waning Moon, which is the one that is connected to lycanthropy. Sass is pretty decently well known. One of the things that he likes to do, he's a bit of a socialite, so he will attend higher end parties as dates, like to like government balls, police balls, like things like that. He used to run with a crew that was ran by a woman named Skipper until there was a schism that separated the crew into 2 groups. And Sass is with one group, and the other person that runs the other half of this group is a man named Enosh.
Okay. I will say, a devotee of Serial, I believe. There was some unpleasantness within Serial's following some time ago.
To be clear, not within Serial, like it wasn't within the Fallen of Serial. He was just a chaplain of this assassin's crew.
Oh, so it was the assassin group that split, not necessarily.
Yes,
okay,
not Serial.
So
it's
then
the assassin group that split. Yeah,
I will communicate that.
Yeah.
It's probably bad that he was waiting for me when I got home and looking for Carl. Then
I would say so, yes. It means that
Okay.
there is interest in you.
I don't like that.
Well, without wishing to be indelicate after your kind words today, stealing people's eyes ain't exactly something that's, it doesn't really give the touch of subtlety, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know.
I
But
can't.
I kind of figured we would die if I didn't say yes to Carl's truly fucked up demands. And so here we are.
Well, I can, if you like. I'm not especially well acquainted with the Church of Serial, but I could make some inquiries if there's interest in knowing what's going on.
Maybe. I'm worried that if any of us start asking, I'm worried that he's not just looking for me. I'm worried he's going to start looking for all of us. And I don't really want to put any of you, in the line of fire.
Well, bless your heart. I think if if you're being looked into, there's a mighty fine chance that all of us are being looked into.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Now, if it's any comfort, I ain't exactly sure that it's only Carl's actions that might have us being talked about.
Oh?
Well, we are a distinctive bunch.
Yeah. There's not a lot I can do about Carl. I might be able to convince him to maybe look like a different fucked up thing when we go out moving forward. But I
Maybe
actually
a
kind of don't
hat
want
of
him.
some kind?
A hat will definitely do it. Yeah, a hat will definitely do it.
Alright, let me make some inquiries and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
You know someone who really likes to make hats and stuff. Costumes. Anyway, I think with that, looking at the time, does anyone have anything else? Yeah, go ahead.
Roisin was just going to ask help for the magic thing. I know we can't do that now, but just wants to get the help for
I
it.
think around this time, you know, y'all are accepting a job from Kuroko, and I think she's very she knows it's time to go. So she graciously thanks all of you, wishes you luck on your rock exports, and to find her if you need any information when you start looking stuff up. And, you know, she gives polite bows to all of you, and obviously not Cipher and Amon, because y'all are in the kitchen, but to the other three of you, and, you know, gives more knowing look with Cain. And she takes her leave. So you are free to speak freely about your needs.
Okay, so I just need all of you who can do magic to help me put a barrier around my tree so it doesn't die from the rock, which is a waystone that the weird hot priest is giving out to people, which is really concerning. But I want to protect the tree. Please, please, please help me. I'll do anything for you.
Of course, darling. Should we go over now? Is this a good time, or should we wait till tomorrow, or?
Whenever we have the time. I know we have a job to do now, but I'd like to do this as soon as we can because that tree is really important to me.
Sounds like it's the most important thing right now.
And I left Gray babysitting the rock.
Who?
The hot guitarist, Gray.
From the train?
The werewolf.
I'm in hell. This is my hell.
What's wrong?
I'm being karmically punished.
Why?
What's all of the irritating people who I've met in the last several months convene upon me in one singular day.
Wait, he's irritating I'm sorry. I didn't know.
She apologized to him.
It's not. It was. That is a strong word, but yes, Tressa, you are technically correct.
Technically the best.
He was so controversial.
Blackstone is small town in the worst of ways sometimes.
And I think...
Roisin, my darling, it ain't your fault. Everyone else sucks, but you.
It's a weird affirmation.
Well, we're all friends, so...
Yeah. I think with that, this lovely crew of misfit, misguided people all file out to leave, and you know the camera's sort of falling all down the alley, and it is dark at this point, to go towards Brashin's tree. And I mean, you know, during that entire time, Corin had been sitting and listening amongst all of you and maybe heard things, especially about a certain person that has written a letter to him before. And once it empties out, that last shot is of him getting up from his crate throne, tossing his book aside, kind of happy no one was paying attention to him for once, and going into his apartment for correspondence. And that's where we're gonna leave off for today, I believe. Yay, we did it. Good job, chat.
Sure did. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another episode of Nightmares on the Frontier. Thank you to Val for running this game. I'm going to shout this out just right now. Thank you also to Val for the artwork that you see on all of our promotional materials as well as on the screen. Val put in all of this very hard work to make this awesome character artwork, not only for our characters, but also for several NPCs as well. Very, very much appreciated. And special thank you to Eva, who always does our production work. I want to have these lovely people say more about themselves and where you can find more of them. But I also want to say real quick before that, thank you to everybody who has donated so far to World Central Kitchen. This game is in support of that wonderful cause. You can donate at any time. It doesn't have to happen while the game is playing. If you donate in between games, it just gets paid forward whatever the next one is. So please, it is the season of giving. If you have a couple extra bucks sitting around, we have a number of philanthropies that we support at any given time. But this game in particular is going to be throughout its run in support of World Central Kitchen. So if you could toss a couple bucks its way, you can hit incentives or incentive levels to spice up our game a little bit. And every cent, dollar, whatever have you is very, very much appreciated. That said, let's go ahead and go around. Lynn, if you don't mind starting us out, where can we find more of your lovely self?
Hey everyone, I'm Lynn. You can find me Gremlin Art pretty much everywhere on the socials where you can find my art and what I'm doing throughout the week. And that's pretty much it.
Perfect. Next up is Ark.
Hi, I am Ark Dragon Breath all over the internet. If you find an Ark Dragon Breath, it is I. You can mostly find me. I'm probably trolling around BlueSky and I guess TikTok, even if I'm not posting anything. And keep an eye on socials. I will probably want to do more TTRPG stuff next year, and I'm trying to be more organized than I was in 2025.
I love that. I appreciate that. I know some people are doing their year wrap-ups and also like their New Year's resolutions for TTRPGs. So I can't wait to see more stuff, dude. Next up, we have Gilly.
Hi, I'm Gilly. You can find me at Olikins Gilly most places on the internet, including BlueSky, where I just did like a big recap thing for my year. And soon I will be doing my like numbers TTRPG recap. Because I use a spreadsheet to track like all the stuff that I apply for. It's so interesting. You can find me here on Sundays being Cipher, who is having a hell of a time today. And you can also find me on the 19th on Roller's Joint playing Final Girl for Toys for Tots. And you can find me on this very channel on the 23rd playing Under the Floorboards with Derek as our GM. We just made characters for it. It's gonna be super fun. And then immediately after that, I will be on Live from the Apocalypse because, you know, just I don't know how to underbook myself. And on the 21st, I will be playing Wander Home. I'll be back in the Season's Oath universe with Hector, playing Pippa the Penguin Peddler. And so all of that you can find listed on my BlueSky, which is where I talk about things and editing projects I'm doing, because I'm also a freelance editor of words and things. The end. You're muted.
Sure am. I said thank you, Jilly. Next up, we have Janie.
Hi, I'm Janie. I played Roisin tonight. I am only on... You'll only find me on BlueSky usually, and on Wednesday on this channel for the last episode of Final Piece, which is for Project Hopus. And other than that, I'm open. So if you need me, just contact me.
Fair enough. And then Val, I'll have you wrap us up, and I'll do all the channel stuff at the end.
Hi everyone, my name is Val. It's the holidays, but you can find me over on the intranet at Valdrianth. I produce TTRPG content for me and my friends. The only thing I got left going on my channel particularly is that we have one more episode of Fabula Ultima this Friday before the new year. Otherwise, we're not coming back with Fallout until the next year, and then sometime in the next year, we will try once again to put out a casting call for Thirsty Swords Lesbians. We didn't get to cast it for the fall because we didn't quite have a fitting group of people to look through. And that's okay. Rather postpone than do all of that. Otherwise, I am here on Sundays. We'll be back next Sunday with some barrier erecting and erect and and maybe some more bisexual shenanigans, as I like to say. And yeah, and also on the 26th, I will be back here with the Tea Time Adventures. So that's the hope for that, with the Lady Dame running for Project Hocus. And that's me.
Wonderful. Thank you again to this fantastic cast. Thank you again to Val for running this game and for the artwork. Thank you again to Eva for the production stuff. I am Derek Sordes, he, him pronouns. I've been Calamity Cain, the half dwarf, half lycanthrope, although I guess all lycanthropes are half in a certain way, outlaw of this particular crew. If you want to find more of me, you can, but I highly recommend that you check out all of Sword and Key's stuff. You can find all of Sword and Key's stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. Socials are BlueSky and Instagram. We also have links to our Discord. Hang out with cool folks like these, talk about cool games like this one, and many, many more things. We do have movie nights. We have applications to go live there first. Tons of great stuff. As you scroll down more on the beacons, you can see discount codes for some of our affiliates. I'm not going to go into all of them, but there's dice, there's miniatures, there's everything that Hit Point Press has, and more. We also have all of our charitable organizations listed there, including the one that this game is in support of, that is World Central Kitchen. You can find links to the podcast Monster Crush, which is a podcast to do with my friend LD. It is a podcast for people who love monsters and people who love monsters. It is a bi-weekly, bisexual, panteratophilic podcast of monsters, celebration, and love. Check it out wherever podcasts are found. And yeah, all of our other links, YouTube, Twitch, all the stuff for Sword and Key is all in that one neat, nice place there on beacons.ai/Sword and Key. Let's take a look at the calendar real quick. It is a busy month, as has been alluded to several times. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time is the penultimate episode of Summer in Carcosa. It is our Monster Hearts 2 game with camp counselors that are also monsters, and there's a lot of romantic tension going on. It's very great. There's 2 episodes left. It's a great time to catch up and catch those last 2 episodes. That game is in support of Trans Lifeline. Tuesday, Gate Night is back. It's where Shadow LD and I play Baldur's Gate 3, currently the only video game streamed here on Sword and Key. On Wednesdays, as Janie said, is Star Wars The Final Piece that is GM'd by Dax. That is part of our Hopemas campaign. It's 4 p.m. Pacific time. That'll be the part 3 of 3. That'll be the finale this coming Wednesday, the 17th. On Thursday at 5:15 p.m. Pacific time, and that's kind of a weird time, but there's a reason for it, is Z3K, Xena 3000. That is our cyberpunk fantasy game that is in support of Doctors Without Borders, being GM'd by Alex. Eva is in that, Mara's in that. We have a really great cast for that one, and that's Thursdays at 5:15 p.m. Pacific time. On Friday, the 19th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, is the part 3 of 3 finale of Shadowlight and Persona. The Paris 1-2 Step of 24 is the subtitle of that, also part of our Hopemas campaign. That is actually, the Shadowlight and Persona game is being run by the game's creator, Craig, who was wonderful enough to bring the game to our channel. On the 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific time is Bounty at the Festival of Frost. It is a root game, also part of the Hopemas campaign, being GM'd by Baker. That will be part 1 of 2. Horizon's Call, our 5-year-plus nautical campaign using 5e rules, is back at 3 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday. And then a week from today, there will be a new Monster Crush episode, as well as Nightmares on the Frontier will have its next episode. This game, Nightmares on the Frontier, is taking the 28th off. A number of our games, almost all of our games, are kind of taking off the week of New Year's. We will have some stuff the week of Christmas, including the Not a Creature Was Stirring game that Gilly mentioned that I will be running, and Grandma Club. So our calendar has a lot on it. All of our events, all of our calendar stuff is all on our Discord. So if you want to keep track of any of that, that's the best place to be. All that said, thank you again for joining us. Tonight, we are going to be rating Life from the Apocalypse. Aaron, one of my favorite players I've ever played with, is DMing over there. Along with Adi, who is going to be one of our players for one of our Hopeless games. So go over there, spread some positivity, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. We will see you next week, if not sooner. And until then, wrestle them up, cowpokes.
Let the bellows blow. Let the fire grow. My edges are worn, my steel